Welcome back, Smutterflies.
Happy Wednesday.
You
Maxine
okay?
nearly went over then, sorry.
Whoa.
Oh God, I was not prepared.
Happy...
You said, are you ready? And I said no.
You said yes.
Sorry, I said yes, I meant no.
I was like, you didn't say no.
No, I was not ready. And it's always disconcerting on these kind of episodes for anyone listening who's like, what you on about? Once a month for our full frontal tier on Patreon, they get an episode live streamed. So they get this episode like a couple of weeks in advance and they can watch it live and like message along and chat along with us. And we can always see ourselves on our phones while we're recording to make sure everything's okay. And it's just disconcerting because I'm like, oh,
People are there.
no, I can see myself.
Yeah. I look like death. Anyone watching this on YouTube or on Patreon so that they've got the video and is thinking there's something wrong with Sam, she needs a doctor. I've just got terrible allergies today.
But you look a lot better than the photo you sent me.
This morning, my eyes were
they
so
were really
swollen.
bad.
I was in, they're painful still now,
Yeah.
but this morning, Jesus Christ, they were really painful.
Yeah, not
So
good.
I usually have makeup on, but I couldn't bring myself to put anything near my eyes. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going without.
And I usually don't have makeup on. And today I have because I just can't keep looking at a clip of myself looking like a bumhole. Like I just can't do it. Do you know I like went on an absolute spiral the other night where I was like going back through all of our clips on TikTok. And like you can just see the progression of me throughout the year of like started really well, like throwing a glass and really cute in some of those clips.
Oh, Meg. She said you always look lovely.
You do always look lovely. Even when you don't have makeup on, you look lovely. I
I feel like death. I feel like I've got like red rings around my eyes.
I look like I've just escaped from fucking Alcatraz. So anyway, you can see the slow decline of me throughout the years. I slowly become more unmedicated. But today I was like, I made Sam change the angle. I'm sick of seeing my big belly roll and all the fucking clips. And I still look disgusting, but I put some scrap of makeup on.
You don't look disgusting. You never look disgusting.
Anyway, there's the self-deprivation segment done.
Okay, hate myself. Tick. Next. Admin?
Yeah. We're on Patreon. We're on Throne, which is like a one-time contribution to individual things that we need for the podcast. We're on Discord. It's free. It's our bookish community. Everyone's amazing. Come talk books with us. We're on YouTube. Watch this on YouTube. We put a lot of effort into editing it on YouTube. Please go watch it on YouTube. Maybe this one's on Spotify.
Who knows?
Who knows at this point?
We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're
Yeah.
on Threads.
Yeah.
We're currently running a giveaway on TikTok. You can win 15 bucks.
I might be done by the time this episode goes out, but who knows?
Who knows? Because people keep fucking unfollowing us every 2 minutes. I was like, oh, we've got another follower. Oh, we
Nope.
lost 3.
Nope.
Oh, okay. And if you want to support us without spending a single penny, please just download this episode or an episode of your choosing or all the episodes.
Or watch us on YouTube.
Or watch us on YouTube.
And
Come Discord on Discord.
Come Discord on Discord, as always.
What are you currently reading?
I've read a lot recently.
Okay.
I read Phantasma the other day for the podcast, as we know, because it was last week's episode. Since then, I've read Enchantra. Still audiobooking Blood of Hercules.
And you're enjoying it?
I am enjoying it. Yeah, it's yeah. It just takes a bit of getting into, but I am enjoying it. And I read, because I finished Enchantra in like 2 days. I read it so quickly. I ate it up. So I was like finished way ahead of schedule. So I went back to The Ascended by Greenwich and Lennox. And I'm now like just shy of 50%.
Our friend reads fantasy. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Finished The Ascended the other day, and she texted me, and well, she voice noted me actually, because she was like, we need to talk, we need to discuss. So like anybody that finishes The Ascended at the moment, I'm like, message me separately please, I need to talk to somebody. And I'm very much enjoying having people to talk to now.
Yeah, I'm going to be done pretty soon, because I've got an author spotlight to read. But I'm definitely going to be done in the next week, and I'm excited.
Prediction for you: I think you're going to finish it, and you're going to text me and say, "Move the schedule. This is becoming an episode on its own."
Oh, we are gonna.
Yeah,
but
we
for a while.
hadn't booked in like a slot for it, but I think you're gonna text me and say push everything out.
Yeah.
We're doing this today.
I was thinking about my reads of the year the other day again, because we tend to record that like kind of like early-ish December.
Yeah.
And I was starting to think about them, and I was like, I've got a feeling that The Ascended is going to come in and like
The Ascended is, I think The Ascended is the read of the year for me at the moment.
Okay.
I've got 3 that are like my contenders at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm really sorry. I keep sniffing. I'm sorry because I know it's annoying to listen to somebody when they've got a cold. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've got 3 at the moment, so we'll see.
Eek. So I'm excited to finish that, and that's what I'm reading at the moment. What are you reading? I
am currently reading The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig.
Ooh.
And I audiobooked The Shepherd. Meg, girl, get some fix. I audiobooked The Shepherd King duology.
Yeah.
So like, I know it sounds stupid, but I've never physically read her work. Okay. And the way she writes,
I've heard the way she, and apparently Night and the Moth is particularly like, I've heard it's incredible.
Beautiful. Oh,
it's gonna make me sad.
I think, bold statement, I'm 2 chapters in, and this will be in the top 7 of the year.
Oh shit, are they going to do top 10 this year?
No, we said 7. Yeah, but top 7, we did top 7 last year, and the episode was so long, so if we did 10, we're looking at like nearly a 2-hour episode.
I think that's okay for the end of the year, but okay.
We'll ask the people what they want.
Okay.
Okay, top 7, top 10, whatever. I'm 2 chapters in, and I think this is going to be in my top reads of the year.
Okay.
I'd be shocked if when we come to do that episode, it's not there.
Okay. Oh.
And that's our next week's episode.
Yes, at the time of, yes.
Like, yeah.
And we haven't, and neither of us have started it yet, but for October's Patreon, we are doing, is it Beasts of the Briar?
Bonded by Thorns is book 1. So, full disclosure, it's the 29th of September.
Yep.
We put out our Patreon exclusive episodes the 2nd to 3rd week of September, and we are yet to record September's.
We forgot.
We had a little business meeting last night, and we were chit-chatting.
Well, we were having a business meeting. We recorded.
Oh, yeah, we were recording off Spotlight. And at the end, once we'd finished recording, Bea was just talking to me about Blood of Hercules, and she was saying it's getting quite unhinged and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, unhinged books, Patreon. We haven't done Patreon.
I don't know how we forgot. It's so bad. We can only
We were both horrified with ourselves. Like, it was just silence.
Yeah.
We were both just staring at each other. So
and it's almost like comical, because up until like we've been really organized as of recent in terms of like main channel. Like, we've got schedules, we know we need to read stuff, whereas for months and months we've kind of been a bit like
fly by the seat of my pants,
just like we just couldn't seem to get into a groove. We're really in a groove now. We've got fucking loads of class author interviews coming up, like you guys have seen, and then every other month we've never forgotten a Patreon. As long as we've been doing more than a year, we've never forgotten a Patreon, and we're so organized at the moment, and I think because we were so channel
girl bossed so fucking hard.
Yeah, we did.
That we forgot.
But we were horrified last night.
Insanely horrified.
Yeah.
So we're going to record that now, and we've scheduled in what our October read is going to be.
And that's what we said. If we do Bonded by Beast of the Briar series, there's 4 books out, I think.
Yeah.
And we were like, if we start it now, that's 4 months of like, we know like what we're doing.
Apparently it's very unhinged, so.
It's why I choose.
Whoop, whoop. So yeah, we've got Patreon to do as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Meg, I blame the Throne of Glass
Honestly,
run for throwing you off.
We lost our heads.
We were so organised for Throne of Glass, and like we were so on it reading the Throne of Glass books that like that finished, and then it was like, it would be a Friday and Bea would text me, what are we recording on Monday? I'd be like, what you fancy?
I think as well, you made a fair point. Up until like, and it was kicked off season 2, all of season 1, we were organised for like some periods, but not all of it. But I think during season 1, we had so much backlog of books that we'd read that like we had so much to pull out and be like, Serpent of the Wings of Night, Ashes, like all these books, and then we've kind of like got to a point where like we've hit a plateau of like all the books that we read together, and we do read some stuff together now, but it isn't always in sync.
No.
So it yeah, the only ones I think we genuinely have both read and we haven't done is The Cruel Prince
And Daughter of No Worlds.
But with both of those, I feel like they're such like close to our hearts that if we couldn't just like pull them out from nowhere, we'd need to like research, we need to go back.
Yeah, and that is why we did the reread of Throne of Glass, because we wanted to cover Throne of Glass, but neither of us wanted to cover it without rereading it, and without it being like a genuinely fresh in our head reaction to the book.
Yeah, and it got towards the end of Throne of Glass and I felt like my eyes were bleeding. Like I'd look over the page, you know, when you look at a whole page and you're like, none of that like sunk in. And
I forget, like, I knew it was sad, but I forgot how much it made me cry.
Really sad.
Even in some of the episodes, like, I'm like...
That's all we did was cry for 8 weeks. I'd sit down and be like... And not like that I wasn't looking forward, but I'd be like... Oh,
yeah.
Ready to get sad again.
Yeah. It felt like a full-time job, rereading Throne of Glass and making notes for the podcast and, like, putting talking points together. It felt like a full-time job.
And I think, as well, we love that series so much and it means so much to us that, like, we didn't want it to be too like, haha.
Yeah.
You know, and it is in the other books.
How big's his cock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like maybe with Akatar a bit more because it is a bit more like it's a little bit more smutty. Yeah. But anyway, but we are back and organised, but then we fucking forgot Patreons. There we are.
So, why are we really here? I need to think of other things to say. I say this every week after the catch up bit. I go, so what are we doing here? What are we here for?
We love consistency.
What have we read?
We've read Enchantra, and guys, I think this is the 1 week where we have literally not said a word to each other about this book. Like, we have not texted about it, we've not addressed the topic, we've not said a peep, because we've purposefully kept it to be as
authentic as possible.
Exactly.
You lucky ducks.
I loved Phantasma, so like it isn't that I'm poo-pooing Phantasma because I fucking loved it, but I fucking ate this up, and I didn't expect that I would. I thought the Phantasma would still be the like better book.
And me, and like no shade, but because Genevieve was the younger sister, I was like, oh, she's gonna do my fucking tits in. Like she's not Ophelia, so she's gonna annoy me.
But did you start reading it and were like, it's me, hi.
I'm the problem, it's me.
But like, she's us.
Yeah.
She's a brat.
And like, I'm going to go and find another family who are as dysfunctional as mine so that I can have somebody that's like on my team.
And when she says to him, yeah, but I should be your like number one. I should be the one that you're obsessed with. And I'm not going to bang you again until you realise you're obsessed with me. And I was like, oh. I feel like I'm looking in a mirror.
Yeah, this is a bit too close to home now.
Yeah, I loved it. And I think, like, I really enjoyed Ophelia. Like, she was really, I loved her.
Yeah.
But I feel like Genevieve is much more our kind of person.
And, like, when she gets dressed up on her birthday and she's like, yeah, I want to be in a pretty dress. Yeah. And, like, and she's, like, fuming that she's ruining so many good dresses, like, in these, like, games. Yeah, she's such, like, a brat summer girl, and I love her.
She is.
Question.
Yeah.
Who do you think book 3 is going to be about?
So, in the beginning, I probably would have said the friend, you know, Lucy.
And his brother, Seven.
Well, obviously I didn't know. But like, if I'd have said pre-Enchantra, now, yes, probably... Now that I've read the end of Enchantra, but potentially it could be another sibling. It could be another Silver sibling.
But what about when Genevieve saw his memories when he's with the King of Hell, and as he's leaving, somebody with long dark hair says, "Tell the prince I'll see him soon." What's his name? Rowin says to him, "Who are you?" And he says, "Never mind who I am. Just tell Salem I'll see him soon."
Oh, is that not
Did you think it was Jasper?
No, the one with long dark hair is the other one. Sinclair.
Yeah, so do you think the next book's going to be about Sinclair?
Potentially.
That's what I'm asking.
But then at the end of Enchantra, when Seven walks in and they're like, she says like, immediately there's a vibe between Seven. So I'm like, well, And I feel
But
like he
then-
was such a big character in Enchantra.
Yeah.
That like also I thought he was going to be our MMC in Enchantra. I thought it was going to be him. I was like,
Yeah.
it's not this fucking Rowin guy that she said is like mildly attractive. Because she described Seven as like the most handsome guy she's ever seen. And I'm like, oh, chicka, wow. There we go.
Sold.
He's our MMC.
Here we go.
But no, it's his fucking rude brother. And don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Hard smash.
Rowington, Remington, Sevington, Covington,
Ellington.
Wellington.
No, there wasn't a well.
Yeah,
There was an
Wells. Yeah, Wells. Her
God,
twin
was
brother.
there?
Ellington, Wellington,
Oh, God.
and Gravington. 7
Yeah.
siblings.
I don't know how I feel about that.
2 sets of twins.
Yes.
You had
She
Rowan
twin,
and Remen, Rowan and Remy,
Remy.
and
The girl and...
Ellen and Wells.
Yeah.
And then when they said that they think Grave had a twin and they killed it in the womb.
I know. It's like... They, like, banter is so
And
funny.
Barrington, obviously.
Oh, he's a Barrington. Yeah, sure. Oh, fucking hell. I'm not going to lie, though. Like, for my ADHD... For a solid third, I was like, I don't know who the fuck is who.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'd talk about Seven, and I'd be like, is that the dad? And then I'm like, no. And then Rowan and Remy, I was like, same person.
Yeah.
Apart from the girl being the only girl, like...
I know her.
I know her. And then the one that wants to murder her, fine. He was
Grave,
Grave,
yeah,
He
Grave,
was a
yeah.
bit more like standard.
Yeah, Wells didn't get much screen time at all, really,
He's
did
the
he?
twin, right? And
He's
did
her
go,
twin.
And did he go out first?
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Or second, and then she was Coven.
Coven is like, is he the other blood? He was the one who was cutting himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot.
But it was like really sin, but she thought he was like harming himself. And then his brother's like, oh, you would love that's what you thought it was. Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bonkers, but I loved it.
Yeah.
My
Also,
only-
that
go on.
girl is fucking desperate to get hypothermia.
Do you know what makes me laugh is, as a writer, and I don't know if Meg, if you're still listening, if you ever get this from your editor, but like you do tend to fall into patterns, right? And in my book one, the biggest thing my editor said was like, you've got to stop your main character getting knocked unconscious at the end of things. Like it's getting repetitive. So I think it only happens like in the beginning chapter and the last chapter, like because there was more, but my editor was like, you need to stop.
Yeah.
So it makes me laugh because I'm like, is my editor just really like strict? I think, now kind of like knowing how editors comment, I'm
Yeah.
like, it's almost like,
How did you get away with that then?
my teacher would let me do. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, I think this all the time. Like, Charlie would never let me get away with that. Charlie would give me a round. Charlie would be like, think of something else.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Use your brain.
Yeah. But it isn't that I don't
No,
think the
I
author
loved
has.
it,
I loved
yeah.
it. And it makes sense, and I totally understand why, but it just makes me laugh. Anyway. Yeah, but I will say there were two things. It's not that I dislike the names, but it was just a bit like...
Yeah, I understood like it was a family tradition
And
type
it was
of
like
thing.
a fun, and, but I was a bit like, okay. And then the only other thing jarred me a little bit is that it was set in Italy, so I was expecting like sexy Italian family, and they're not.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get the vibe that they're Italian.
They give me Adam's family.
Yeah, and like obviously their names are not Italian, but then in the beginning, I thought he was speaking Italian to her when he finds her, but it isn't. He's speaking like the devil's language. So okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they're all wraiths, aren't they?
Yeah. So, and I get like even though it's physically this man is like tied to Italy, it isn't like it's hidden. So it's not like actual Italy.
Could be anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. I just wondered like why, because I don't feel like apart
Very
from,
specific to go from New Orleans to Florence, Italy.
and then she's in Rome and then she goes to Florence, but then it doesn't benefit.
Yeah.
It doesn't play into it in any other way, unless it's going too further down the line. And I'm going to read my words after book 3. That was my only other thing. Is I think I think if it had been like upstate New York,
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh,
Why isn't he cooking her a spaghetti bolognese?
literally, like And that was my own, and I think like when I looked at art and character art, like I'm not saying he could be Italian, but then the lip ring threw me because I was a bit like, I know no, but I was just a bit like, oh, I thought we were in kind of like 1800s,
Yeah.
and now we got lip rings and
When
nipple
she-
piercings, and you.
When she licked his lip ring, when she lip, oh my god, when she licked his lip piercing,
Doesn't she
hot.
bite Remy's out?
And she pulls
she
it out,
pulls
doesn't
it out.
she?
doesn't
Because
bite
he's
it out.
pretending to be him,
Yeah, no, I
and she
get it.
rips it out of his lip.
Yeah.
Class. Yeah. So essentially, it's a game of cat and mouse, hide and seek.
Yes.
Class. I loved
Yeah,
it.
it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was very
loved it.
clever. Very, very clever. Yeah, I loved it. It was considerably smaller than Phantasma.
Was it?
Quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
I would say about at least 100 pages smaller, but I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
If anything, I actually think it felt longer, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
It felt longer. And Genevieve was just a fucking delight.
She was. Shall we talk about? Should we address the elephant in the room?
The knob piercing.
Oh, well,
Oh.
that's not what I was going
Is
to say.
that
But
what you
yeah,
were going to say?
let's talk about the knob piercing. It was a gold bar through the head, straight across.
Oh, the piercing?
Yeah,
Oh, I wondered, is that how it was described?
yeah, gold bar.
Because I'm going to be honest, I've not seen many in
I've
my
never seen
life.
one.
I've seen one, but not
In person.
partook. No,
Oh,
I've seen
oh,
one in
right,
person,
yeah.
but I've not partaken. Oh my God, the stuff we say on this fucking podcast, literally.
I've seen a knob piercing, but I haven't taken a knob piercing.
It was, anyway. Your mother listens to this. Then again, nothing actually probably shocks her anymore.
Yeah, she's probably just like,
It was shown to me consensually, but not in a
put it inside you.
sexual
Yeah,
way
yeah.
at all. It was just
Okay.
like, here's this. But it wasn't like that.
I did not try it out for myself. B.
It was not a straight through the head kind of thing. So I was curious because, well, yeah, I'm just curious because if it's straight to the head, right? When he pees, does the pee like have to go around the bar? Is it going through the pee hole?
No, sure.
But the pee hole must go all the way to the top, right? It's got to go from the bottom to the top.
Oh, I'm sure that's how it was described. Meg, I hope you found what
Sorry,
you were
I
looking
can't
for.
believe we've just, what was the lull in the life? Sam was googling.
The
knob
light went down for a couple of seconds there. Yeah, I just had knob piercings up on my screen.
Sam's
Okay,
on
we're
the-
back. We're
on
back.
the black web. So yeah, I mean, I kind of assumed that there was a lot of variations. It's a very membranous, maybe not the word. Yeah, there isn't just. It's not like a nipple, right? It's not like one way to pierce it.
There's a lot of things going on down
I think
there.
the same like a vagina. There's a
Yeah.
lot of ways you can pierce it. A lot of ways you can pierce a vagina.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was the point of that?
Just
I
knob
said that was
piercing.
the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Not a knob piercing. What was your elephant in the room? Because you went, I wasn't going to say that, but
Let's talk about them essentially having sex under a viewing portal.
I was stunning.
fantastic.
I knew it was coming. Unfortunately, I'd had it spoiled for me
Same.
because of I think it was like a.
But did you think it was coming in the party?
Yeah,
When all
I
the
think
beds appeared
I
and there was
think I
all the
thought-
mirrors.
Yeah, I think I thought it was coming sooner than
Yeah.
it did.
Because it was about 60, 70%.
Yeah, it was quite far in.
Yeah.
10.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
Snaps.
It was amazing.
It was great. And then when she says, I want to win favourite, and he's like, all right. And then he just fucking bends her over and rails her. It was great.
And when they're shagging on the, like, minging old sofa, and then his brother turns up and he's like, for fuck's
oh my God,
sake.
that's all people did was fucking walk in on and
Yeah.
banging. A few comments about the mirror bang. First of all, her being naked, him being fully clothed, hot.
Hot.
The knob piercing,
Hot.
hot.
The nipple piercings, hot. The lip piercing, hot.
Yeah. It was great.
You know, ended with her essentially dying, but
Did she die again then?
yeah, because then she runs away. She goes up the tree, in through the mirror, pulls the token out of the thing,
Yeah.
and then comes back out to the mirror, and the game's over, but Rowin wouldn't leave the room. So she, like, stumbles out.
Oh, and she's been gone like hours.
Yeah.
And oh, yeah, okay.
But
yeah,
she's
yeah,
badly hurt, isn't she?
Yeah.
Fucking shock.
Yeah. Yeah. When it first started and she was describing him, I didn't think he was our MMC. I thought it was going to be 7, like I said. I was convinced it was 7.
Yeah, and he's just trying to kick her out the house. Like, go away. And then she's like, I'm back.
But then he was the one that was writing back to her.
Yeah, he thought it was going to be Ophelia, didn't he?
I know. That's a tough, like...
She just thinks, Genevieve really thinks that nobody is on Genevieve's team. Like, her mum was all for Ophelia. She doesn't have a dad.
Yeah.
Ophelia got the devil. Like, I just think, like, this Pharaoh, we'll get into that, but, like...
But then Ophelia's whole narrative is, like, I'm the one that's been cooped up. Genevieve's had, like, this life. She's got friends I don't even know about. She has lovers. She has all these life experiences. And, like, so it's funny, isn't it, that both of them
feel hard done by. Yeah.
They both see, yeah. It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Fucking Pharaoh.
So does that happen before Phantasma?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it would. And do you know what I thought, right? He's mentioned quite a lot at the beginning of Phantasma, and then he isn't brought back up, and I was a bit like, oh, that was a bit like, kind of like...
lackluster.
Okay, why? Obviously. That's why I keep eating my words. So I was saying about the whole, like, there's probably things that I maybe like were a bit like, oh, that wasn't explained in Enchantra, but I'm like, now knowing what the author's like and how clever they weave things, I'm like, I could be eating my words in book 3 because it's probably gonna come back up again.
Yeah, she's a fantastic writer.
Oh, so good. So good.
Pharaoh.
Yeah, what a
I mean, like, if he'd have just broken her heart, you know, I still would have hated him, but, like, okay, like, you've broken her heart, like, we've all had her heart broken, you know, she'll get over it. The fact that she was inside the carnival float and he set it on fire.
But the fact that, like, he'd taken her virginity when she was like, whatever, then it gone away, then she was like, I was heartbroken, but like, I get it, like,
I'm over
fine.
you. And then he comes back fucking crawling and begging, like men do, little fucking cunts.
And saying, like, yeah, I'll marry you, I'll this, I'll that, I'll, like, get you a financial predicament.
And then, why would I ever marry you? You're a devil. You're a creature. And then set fire to her. That, like, tipped me over the edge.
Also, her purposefully banging his friend in the float and telling him to come meet us so he would see it is the most me and you coded thing I have heard in my life. I was like,
What did you say? Sorry, Genevieve, that you're really petty? Yes. Hello. Welcome.
That's something we would do.
Yeah, funny though, but like,
that was great.
Not to set
Sarah on fire, and then how guilty she felt because obviously she heals because she's
and the other guys,
Spectre, and he's like permanently scarred. I know, I was devastated.
Yeah, like not only has he done that to his ex-lover, he's done it to his friend.
Yeah,
like,
oh, he's a knob.
Absolute fucking dickhead.
But obviously she's hinting towards there being some history with him the whole way through.
Yeah,
I thought she was gonna like. They were actually engaged and then like he died or something.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Your face.
Because I'm like, just finish yawning before you keep speaking.
You look really mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. Just finish yawning before we keep speaking. Because you're like, oh, yeah. And I have to cut it.
Yawn count 1. I think I've hidden some from you, Meg. That's not my first yawn.
You've been doing really well recently.
Thanks. I'm gonna yawn again though.
Yeah. It's like once you wee, you can't stop weeing. You know, once you break the seal.
Yeah. We got it, guys. We got it. Oh, you thought you was gonna be dead or something?
I thought that it was gonna be like. She was still engaged to him, but she'd run away and was like unsure. So it wasn't necessarily like a bad breakup.
Yeah.
And then Rowin was gonna find out. It's too many Ronins and Rowins and.
But there's no Ronin in this book.
I know, but we've read them all, Remy's and radishes and whatever. I thought that was gonna be like a thing that like her marriage to him was like null and void. Because I fucking love a marriage of convenience. Yeah. You know I do. I love
the rust together. Woof.
And also how like how he like even really at the beginning they hardly knew each other and he was really annoyed by her, but low-key wasn't. How he did everything to make it really special. And the ring.
It's like his like signet ring, and he gives it to her, and she's like, "That's
Sweet
fucking
good.
hideous."
Yeah, so fun. But again, that's the most me and you thing ever. We'd
like-
say that.
Okay.
She was a delight.
She's
Because
such
I
a girly pop. I love
she
her.
is. Do you know what? I was trying to remember why I was a bit like apprehensive going into this one. I don't know if you remember, it's ages ago when we were on Tongue in Cheek podcast.
Yes.
We hadn't read them. Maybe you'd read it, but I hadn't, Phantasma. And we were talking about it. I don't know if it was ever made it to the episode, but we're just like chatting. And Lizzie's sister Emily was like, "Oh, I didn't enjoy the second one because I don't love the sister. And I didn't find her like very like I didn't like vibe with who she was, like what she was trying to do." And so I think that's always been like in the back of my mind, like, oh
Yeah.
But funny, innit, how actually when you read it, I'm like, but this is me. Like, this girly pop is for me.
Yeah.
Like, she was written for me. I loved it.
Yeah.
So, hard smash. I think it's not that I'm going to drop a star. I think I gave Phantasma like a 6.
Yeah.
But I think I'd actually give it a 5 now, and this is a 6.
Yeah, this was class.
Because it was 10-10.
Yeah. Shall we talk about some of the variations of the games?
Yeah, because they were wild. Like, I'm trying to remember what they were now. The one we've all got to like stick together.
Well, if you bump into somebody, you have to stay with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Then you had the one that everyone gets a head start.
Yeah, then there was one where you had to hide in a room.
And you could only be in there for a maximum of 4 hours. And then you had to move.
And then, what were the other ones? There was one that they completely skipped, wasn't it? Because somebody dips intentionally. Like, I'm sure towards the end, the sister just like dips her
Yeah,
talent,
she
like forfeits.
Yeah. And obviously we don't see one because they have the token and they go to hell. So we missed that one as well. Can't remember.
I mean, they're just various versions of hide and seek. Right?
Cat and mouse, innit? Basically, you run and I chase.
Yeah. As much as, yes, but the ending.
I got really sad.
No, honestly, Sam, I was like, I loved it all the way through, and I started reading that ending. I was like, if this ends and like she forgets him and this isn't a happily ever after.
I almost thought that it was like and she woke up and it was all a dream.
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah. Like,
and
she
I was
wakes up
like,
and she doesn't remember
I was like,
anything.
no, surely not.
And he delivers her back with no memory and says, if we're meant to be, we'll find each other. But it ends on like the like maybe they will, but we don't know. I was literally about to like riot. I was like, no.
Yeah, so obviously she sacrifices herself to save his family.
Yeah.
But she has the soul locket.
Yeah, she does.
And then her soul goes into the soul locket. She gets delivered back to her sister. And he's like, Salem, put it back together, basically.
But she has to give up they have to give something up. They can't
So he gives up himself. He gives up his immortality.
No, and her memory, I think her memory's being wiped is one of the things,
No,
isn't
I think
it?
that's just a side effect.
Oh, okay.
But obviously she has to give something up and she gives up her memories. And then he goes to the king and says,
I'll give up.
Please, like, I wanted to have her memories back. And they tie it to the ring. And he says she's got to put it on of her own free will. And you have to give me something. And he gives up his immortality.
But the fact that when she eventually remembers and she goes to this bridge... And he's like, I've been here the whole time. It's been months, and I've literally just been like waiting
in the shadows,
waiting for you.
Oh my god, we haven't talked about the fact that he's a fucking shadow daddy.
Oh yeah, that was hot.
Hot.
But I think this is why I'm like thinking that 7's got to be the next one, because I think the blood wraith thing is like really fucking hot.
Well, it's like a vampire, isn't it?
Well, and his like lollipops turn out to be blood.
Class.
Raw.
Them ripping that guy apart limb from limb. because he cornered her in a bathroom. Really early on, he corners her in a bathroom.
Oh, in the game, yeah. And he touches her.
It's just in the party, isn't it? It's before the
yeah.
hunts have even begun.
Yeah.
So, like, her and Rowin haven't got a relationship yet. Like, they fucking hate each other. And he corners her in the bathroom. And then Seven says, like, he ripped him limb from limb. Like, he's told me to say I was involved, but he didn't need my help. Like, he did it all himself.
Hot.
What was the fox's name?
Umbra. So cute. Love a little black fox.
Her saving it from the piranhas.
I don't like that some of, because all of them had familiars, didn't they?
Yeah.
I didn't like that some of them were not nice to their familiars. Was it Seven that wasn't very nice to his familiar, the wolf? I'm sure.
Or was it Grave? And the familiars are very nice to each other, are they?
No.
One of them's got one like hanging out of his mouth.
I think Seven's the one that has Umbra. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And one of them's got, the snake. Can we talk about the snake guy? Is that Coven? And he's got a split tongue, or is that Seven?
No, Kevin, I think, has the split tongue.
One of them's got a snake as their familiar.
It's not Seven.
And he's got a forked tongue.
I think he's the one that has the snake tattooed, and he was one that was cutting himself.
Hot.
I also love how they're all freaks and they all know.
Yeah.
Like, but they really like open about it. They're like, oh no. And they just kept saying things about Rowin. They'd be like, no, he's far more into strangling. I'd be like, why is everybody really just open about the fact that like we just talk about each other's kinks out in the open and we talk about the fact that he's really into strangling?
He threw her over his shoulder and she bit his ass.
Yeah, it was
Hot. I was going to say something then. When they have that birthday dinner for her and they decide to play a game where you all give up somebody else's secret.
And then they all stab the dad.
Like,
really
right.
Weird. And I don't know why I'm surprised that they're weird. Because, like, they're a family of, like, 7... all of them called something tons. Ingtons. And like, yeah, of course, but they were so fucking weird.
And Genevieve's like, I'm not fucking throwing a knife at your father.
And they're like, why? And he doesn't look very, it's not like, haha, lol, let's all stab dad. He's really sad about it. And they're like, oh, he deserves it for getting us into this mess. And it's like, oh.
But the fact that he's like, all right, birthday tradition, you all get to stab me. But it's whoever's got the best secret gets to stab him first.
Yeah. But then... also, in the beginning, when they're talking about, what's he called, the dad? Barrington, knowing Tessie Grimm.
Yeah.
I was worried that they'd boned. I thought it was going to be like a love thing. I thought that they were together.
He's your dad.
Well, and I was a bit like, obviously she's going to end up with one of these men.
Yeah.
Is it weird, even if they never ended up together long term, that like our parents banged? Like,
yeah.
I feel like that's weird.
Yeah.
His mum in hell when they go visit.
So sad. Beautiful that he took her to see his mum.
Yeah. And I knew that the fucking devil was the one that gave her that rock. Like, of course he was.
Fucking
like,
knocks.
Yeah.
Knocks him out, I say.
Tragic.
He was such a bastard, but he fucking loved it, didn't he? When he basically said, if you want to win favoured, fuck him in front of us all.
Yeah, and she did.
She was like, okay.
Bet.
Yeah. I'd have done the same.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. And I love that we got to see a little bit of Blackwell and Ophelia. And I don't like that they call him
Salem.
No, Salem, his name's Blackwell.
She remembers his name at the end. Because when her memories go back, every memory gets given back to her.
Oh, so she knows his real name again.
And that's how she remembers that there's a cure for the mum. Because...
oh my god, yeah, of course, because it takes it away in that room, doesn't it? But then
Knox takes it away, but
it comes back.
when the King of Hell gives all the memories back, she gets that memory back. She gets Blackwell's name back, and she gets
that. Mm-hmm. Does it say towards the end, like, that Ophelia and Blackwell are married? Doesn't he say, like, my wife? No, I think he does refer to her as my wife. I was like, hot. Hot. I love that they bought Genevieve a ticket around the world so they could just bang.
Yeah.
Because they were sick of her being in the house.
Do me a favour, can you just go and travel around Europe?
Like 5,000 miles away.
While we have loads of sex.
To be fair. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was lovely.
The murder of crows was funny as well.
Oh, they keep, like, annoying her. Yeah. Yeah.
And she's like, I'm fucking going!
Yeah, I know. But also the fact that, like, did you just think at the beginning when she ate those fucking berries? I was like, Genevieve, like, Come on. Like, come on. Who's picking random berries and just popping them?
They're called demon berries.
And I know she didn't know that, but like, there's a magical...
No, she does know that they're demon berries.
she
It's in
does.
the letter. The demon berries are particularly ripe this time of year. Demon berries. And she's like, oh,
Okay.
fucking hell.
Okay.
Can't believe they nearly killed me. What, the demon berries that you ate? They're called demon berries. Why are you shocked?
Like, literally as if they were like little skulls. And you're like,
Yeah.
I wonder if this will kill me.
Literally like skull and crossbones. And she's like, ooh. It's like the international like symbol for poison. But yeah, that made me laugh.
That was hilarious. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, that she was like, fucking hell, can't believe they nearly killed me. And I'm like, well, there's demon in the title, babe.
That's so funny.
Really cute that like their sort of like way of like getting to know each other and like talk to each other is to do like truth and lies.
But I did feel like towards the end, I'm like, will you just have an adult conversation?
Yeah.
I understand that's like the whole thing. It's a game and they've got to like play up to the thing. But like, it was just like, can we just have some...
Yeah, but I suppose like they were both very closed off to each other.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I thought it was a really cute way of like getting them to open up and speak to each other.
Yeah.
Without having to be like super vulnerable because you're lying about one thing anyway. So.
Oh, really random thing that stuck in my brain. Were you creasing when they went into that one room in the library that only locks like from the inside and you can't get in, so they were like safe in there, and there's a bar and he's like, do you want a drink? And he's like, but one of it is like, I can't remember whose piss it is.
Seven is definitely
Seven
pissed
yeah.
in one of them, and she's like, no thanks.
Yeah, gross.
So funny. They're such a minging family, but like
They're
in
really
the best
funny.
way.
In the beginning I was really like, oh, I don't know how this is gonna like...
Well, in the beginning, I was really confused because obviously she's wandering through the halls and she sees Ellen, and she's like, I was like, are they all ghosts? Like I was really confused in the beginning.
Same.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Because they were all like pissing themselves, like, oh, Rowin, what have you done? Knox is going to be fuming.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like I just really didn't understand in the beginning. Like you're not supposed to,
me
obviously.
too.
It's not.
No,
It's not
100%.
explained, obviously. But
Yeah, me too.
yeah,
100%. Yeah. It was a delight though.
yeah.
Hard smash.
So it's called, the series is called Wicked Games. Obviously, like Phantasma was like a game of like the levels of hell.
Yeah.
And then this was almost like cat and mouse hide and seek. What do you think book 3's game could be? Because it's got to be a game. It's a Wicked
yeah.
Games book. So like, is it going to be like, is the setting going to be like in a house again? Like
Twister?
Connect 4?
I'm just trying to think of games. Monopoly?
But it could be like life Monopoly though, couldn't it? Where it's like set in like the real
It could be like a gambling kind of like roulette-y sort of like blackjacky like sort of vibe. I don't know.
Could be. I'm just wondering whether it, like, because I don't know. Like obviously 2 have been set in a house now, so like is that the setting that they're like? Does Grim Manor turn into something like spooky? Is it going to be set in Grim Manor?
That's a good shout.
Because obviously they're living in this Lucy is living in Grim Manor.
Yeah.
Plus Genevieve, plus Ophelia, plus Salem.
Yeah.
Like, and Poe.
Yeah.
Could it be?
And Umbra now.
Yeah, potentially Umbra and Rowin as well.
Yeah.
Maybe Seven and Grave. Who knows?
Who knows?
But also, at the end it says that Knox like closed up the hellscape to get to Noxium. So does that mean they can't get to her mother now? His mother.
Interesting.
Because like, did any of them get left in hell?
Yeah.
Like, or are they all
Yeah.
back now
Yeah.
in
Are they all released from the
Enchantra?
curse?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm a bit confused.
Because it only talks about Seven,
Rowin and Grave. Yeah,
yeah.
so we don't know about any of the others.
Yeah.
But obviously it's going to be explained in the next book, because
Yeah.
I thought they were going to be standalone books, but obviously
They kind of are
Phantasma
into-
bled
yeah.
bled into this, so I'm guessing
Yeah.
the next book will bleed in. Like, I expect that Enchantra will bleed into the next book, and that we'll still see Ophelia and Genevieve and like the dying mother.
And I think as well, particularly expanding the cast with the 7 siblings now, and like
She could have-
that's what I'm saying. They're a fucking delight. Like,
Yeah.
there's gotta be more for more than one more. I think maybe it's just 3 right now, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh
if it
yeah,
ends
sorry,
up
I don't
being-
think it's confirmed as a trilogy. I think
it's gotta be.
it's just
like,
only
more.
the next book is confirmed.
Yeah.
Well, there might be more on Goodreads. I haven't looked. Just want to say that B is definitely yawned more than me.
I never yawn. I never ever yawn.
Whew.
I'm gonna look now.
I'm pretty sure there's only 3 confirmed, but that's obviously not to say that there will only be 3. Yeah, so I've got no predictions for the next book because I don't fucking know what it could be
I wonder if she'll
about.
give us anything. When we interview, I wonder what she'll tell
Well,
us.
I'm guessing it's going to be one of our questions.
Of course it's gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything about book
But
3?
I wonder if she'll say no.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I've checked the internet.
Yeah,
There is like
there's
nothing.
nothing.
So
Have we got a due date for it? No.
there's one on Goodreads, but it's not like it's just on there. It's not a confirmed date.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep.
Also, how sweet that when she's in the library, she takes that book this about the Crimson Rot to
because
try
she's
and...
trying to help. I know. It was really cute. I know.
And it was a pod exclusive. I wish we had a pod exclusive. He'd written letters to all his siblings and not sent them, and they all just think he's a bastard and he's not visiting or talking to them.
Sorry, the one thing we haven't spoken about that I thought when I was reading this, I don't think I've read a book in quite a while in romantasy where it takes him longer. And I'm not saying it necessarily took him longer to fall for her, because I do think but I don't think he was like prepared to like. He was always into her from the beginning, but I don't think he was prepared to admit that for a really long time. And I was really surprised, because I do feel like generally in romantasy, he falls first.
Yeah.
It's always way more obvious that he's into her than she's into him.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I did like it because it was refreshing, but I think I'm so used to them being like, because I know like it's always like, oh, we're just fucking, but then MC always knows it's not just fucking. But obviously it was the other way around. She was the one that was like way more into him, like could feel herself falling, and she kept saying like, I'm not going to keep doing things with you when I know that like it's not reciprocated. And I was very surprised.
Meg said Jake with loads of side eyes. It's the guy from
I
her
remember
book.
you saying.
How funny as well when like they're putting on a show, so they're in the corridor and he's on his knees with like her dress skirts up in the air, like feasting on her, and then all his brothers and sisters are walking to the corridor like, for fuck's sake.
Oh, it's great.
So hot.
I loved it. Yeah, he's hot as fuck. Have you seen the character art of it? Oh my god, Sam.
No, I mean just from the description though, he's hot. Also, actually, I'll wait so that you can be present in the conversation. Oh, yeah, he's hot. He was like the emo kid in school that wrote poetry and like didn't have any friends, and this is what I was gonna say. Love that she's a curvy queen. Love that. Other than turning invisible, she's got fuck all going on for her. Like, she's not mad powerful. Like,
but I like that about. Sorry, what did you say? What was I saying?
Love that she's a curvy queen.
Yeah.
Love that. Other than turning invisible,
right,
she's got
okay.
fuck all going on for her.
Yeah.
I just love, like, that it's not like, oh my God, look at this skinny girl with abs who's got all the power and all the magic in the world. And, like, she's been like, oh, I love her so much. She's been, like, learning how to fight all her life. Like, she's been trained as an assassin from a child. And, like, she's crazy powerful. Like, no, she's a curvy girl. She's got a soft belly. And she can turn invisible. And that's it.
Yes. I agree with all of that. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that about her. I love that she wasn't mad powerful. Oh, sorry, he's so fucking hot.
So hot.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sorry, her birthday.
Yeah.
The fact that she...
Oh, the bracelet he gets are so fucking
She
cute.
says that he has to get her something nice for her birthday.
Yeah.
So cute. And she's like, oh, stop it. She's like, oh, gutted that I'm not at home for my birthday eating gumbo.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she was adorable. I loved it. Like,
And him using shadows in the bedroom when it says like her hands were pinned above her head with his shadows, her knees were spread by his shadows, like his shadows were trailing up her ribs. He didn't touch her at one point, and she's like getting off, and he hasn't got a single hand on her. Like, oh my god,
Hot. Yeah. It was just tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, it
What's
was.
not to love about it. Like, Shadow Daddy tick. Plus size FMC tick. He likes a choke tick. Knob pierce tick.
Nipple piercings tick.
Lip piercings
Tick.
Yeah.
Devils tick.
Yeah, it was a hard smash. I loved it.
I really enjoyed
I'm
it.
so glad we did them.
So earlier on I said next week's episode will be Night in the Moth, and it won't be.
No, it's Kaylie Smith. I thought it was. So when you said Night in the Moth, I was like,
Sorry.
I'm sure I've got longer to read that than I thought I did, because I looked at it the other day.
Sorry.
Yeah. I can cut it out. It's fine.
No, it's fine. I've admitted my mistakes here and now, haven't I? So next week it will be our interview with Kaylie Smith, which wild does she ever said yes to us? What the fuck? The week after is the Night and the Moth.
Yes.
So if you want to read along with us, you've got time. B hasn't even started it yet, so you have time.
So we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Bye.